says her grandson's mother, Belinda Berrigan, borrowed her breast pump and refuses to return it.
Now, just so that everybody else out there understands what the lawsuit is about, when Miss Berrigan was pregnant, you loaned her a breast pump. You loaned her a breast pump to use because she was breastfeeding the baby, your grandchild. And I assume that when you loaned her that, everything was fine. Well, Miss Berrigan and your son are no longer in a relationship. I don't care what the reason is. The reason is really not important. They're not together anymore. The one thing that is clear is that if she's going through a custody dispute with your son, that means that your son is not contesting that he's the father of the child and he wants custody of the child. That's clear as an old family court judge. So when I say your stupid lawsuit, because if you're a grandmother and you have a grandchild and she is the mother of that grandchild, and in all probability, she is at least going to have shared custody of your grandson, it would seem to me you would not do such a stupid thing as to sue her over nothing. Now you have my opinion. Now you can tell me all about the breast pump in 3 minutes or less. Now you understand what I think of you.
I do understand.
Great.
And you're going to hear me out.
Listen to me.
Okay.
I'm going to hear, listen to me, careful. I'm going to hear you out about the breast pump. When you gave it to her, what you said to her, when you asked for it back for the first time, and what she said to you. That's all I care about. I don't care about your son. I don't care about the custody dispute. All I care about is the ridiculous breast pump. Go.
I actually purchased this when I had my last son for $360 from a lactating nurse.
How long ago was that?
14 years. Obviously,
so
this pump
14
is not for me.
Just as 14 years ago is an awful lot of depreciation. Keep going. Keep going.
These machines do not depreciate.
Listen to me. Listen to me carefully.
Okay.
You bought it 14 years ago. And now I want to know when you gave it to the defendant and under what circumstances.
I loaned it to her after
you turned it over to her and I watched
my grandson. When
you said to her, speaking, and you said to her, when you turned it over to her, you said to her what?
You can use my breast pump.
Great. And
she took it and she used it.
And
after she stopped breastfeeding him, about approximately 3 months, I asked for it back.
So you said to her, now you're not breastfeeding anymore. I would like it back.
Yes, so that I can...
And she said to you...
Sure, I will give it back to you. I have it packed away as I'm in the process of moving right now.
Great. She said, I'll give it back to you. Go ahead.
She moved, and I was having visitation, weekly visits on Fridays at her godmother's house.
Great.
I then asked her face-to-face for it on a Friday visit.
Just a minute, you were coming for a visit
with my grandson.
With your grandson. And you do understand that there are no jurisdictions where grandparents have a right to visitation. You do understand that?
Yes, I do.
So that by her allowing you to have visitation with your grandson, that was a nice thing.
Yes.
So now let me understand this. You knock at the door, and she opens the door. This is what you just said to me. You said, where's my breast pump?
I asked her, may I have my breast pump back?
Not where's the grandbaby?